finish line photo system.
So this is moving on swiftly onto the C1200, and I guess we see Sebastian Brendel out again. He had a good win yesterday over this distance on the 1,000, but I was pretty impressed by the Irishman, Andre Jezierski.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like much of an Irish name, although you'd be the expert on that.
I think you got that one right. Originally from Poland, arrived in Ireland in 2006, and now full residential qualifications, and he's really worn that vest with pride over the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, you know, this is globalization truly at work here in the sport of canoeing. I think, you know, you're going to see people moving for, whether it's for work or for relationship reasons, and I think it's fantastic that, you know, Ireland's never had a C1 before, so, I mean, it's fantastic that this might just kick off a new tradition. Who knows? This is how things happen.
I hope so. I hope so. It's great to have a diversity on the podium, that's for sure. But let's look at who else is in here. Alfonso Benavides was in your screen just a little bit earlier. He's from Spain, third at the World Championship last year. And Stefan Kiraj from Germany.
Yeah, we've got 2 Germans and 2 Canadians. We'd also, you know, be remiss not to mention Walter from Brazil. He's been paddling very, very well. And interestingly, we've got 2 Canadians, Aaron Rubley in lane 8 and Jason McCombs from Lake Banook in lane 2. And this is the Olympic qualifier. This is all or nothing for the Canadian C1 paddlers. So there's a race within a race here. Yeah. Good to see them, you know, racing on flat water head to head for their Olympic spot. So good luck to both of those gentlemen.
It really is the best way to determine things, isn't it, Adam? Head to head. They're away.
Seems as though Jason and the German over Stefan Kiraj in lane 4 had really, really nice starts.
And let's see if Jezierski can pick it up in lane 5 and Benavides in 6 from Spain. But this is all very tight out there across the field. As you say, Kiraj seems to have a small advantage in 4.
Yeah, I'm looking at Stefan Kiraj right now, and also Alfonso from Spain. Aaron Rubley seems to push through it well in the second half, so we're looking for him to see something big in the last 50 here. Sebastian Brendel. It's a very, very tight race.
Benavides is pushing it through to the line. I guess the question is, will he take Kiraj? I think he might just have done it.
Yeah.
Spain could have nicked that win there just ahead of Kiraj. Germany.
Quite a second half there from Alfonso, regardless of whether he won or not. That was a good push, because Kiraj was clearly winning after about 100 meters. And the race within the race goes to Jason McCombs, the young buck of Lake Banook. And you see Aaron Rubley is in the water there, unfortunately not having qualified for the Olympics.
That must be really heart-wrenching whenever it just is all over that quickly.
Yeah, it
the
truly is quickly.
The whole season campaign just comes down to
40 seconds, yeah.
Exactly.
But Aaron's a great sport, and he's quite young as well, so you know, I expect to see big things from him in the future.
So we just wait for the official result. And it really looked like Alfonso got it on the line, just by a nose.
Yep. Wait for the official, unofficial results up on the screen. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. That was an excellent last 100, and you know, that just kind of flies in the face of what I was saying with regards to the first 75. Sometimes you can't call it, which does make for very interesting racing. It's nice to see that, you know, there is some exchange of leader throughout the 200. Given it's such a short race, it's not going to happen in every event, but I certainly think that adds something to it.
Of course, the thing is, being a paddler, and you'll have noticed a number of changes in terms of how the athletes prepare themselves for this type of event, Adam. It's hugely different from the longer distance races.
Oh, the training is drastically different. The sport of canoe kayak has always been one sort of predicated on distance in the boat and time in the boat, and you know, the old school time kind of training, which, you know, a lot of people still sort of hold on to, and myself included. Just involves, you know, 4,000 to 5,000 kilometers a year of paddling, and the 200 meters guys just can't really afford to do that much volume, because they'd be training a different energy system. And honestly, the best 200 meter paddlers in the world are doing far less, and that's what they have to be doing. It's, you know, if you look at the Usain Bolts of the world, that's what they're doing. They basically just, you know, relaxing most of the day and taking care of their bodies, because they do really get beaten up from training, and you take care of those little injuries. You know, we're missing 2 of the top 6 from last year, Szymanowski from Poland and Mark de Jong from Canada, and they're both out due to injury. So, you know, hopefully we'll see both of them back for the Olympic Games. But this is a tough event for it really tears up your body.
These guys really put in hard time in the gym, don't they? And they're just shifting massive weights in terms of building that upper body strength.
Yeah, that's nothing new for canoe kayak, of course. Most paddlers spend quite a bit of time in the gym, 1,000 and 5,000